Hello students, you're most welcome in 11th class. You have opted IP as your subject, and in this subject you will learn about the Python programming language and about the SQL. In these days you don't have books, that's why firstly you need to know what is your syllabus and what is the marks distribution of your syllabus. Then firstly I will explain you about your syllabus content, what content you will you are to start in your 11th class. This is your syllabus content. Your subject is informatic practices and class is 11. Your subject code is 065 and your session is 2021. First is prerequisite. There is none. It's mean there is no need to know any other languages to learn this Python programming language. And learning outcomes. Learning outcomes means what will you learn in this syllabus, in this class. That is, at the end of this course, you student will be able to, at the end of this course, you will be able to identify the components of computer system, about the computer system, what is computer system and what is input output devices, create Python program using different data types, list and dictionary. You will be able to identify what is data types, what is list and dictionary, how you can create your list and dictionary and string, and explain what is data and analyze using NumPy. You will be able to explain about the data and you can analyze and can use also numpy, and you can handle your data using numpy. Explain database concepts and relational database management system. You will be able to store your data into the MySQL in the form of the table, that is a combination of rows and column, and retrieve and manipulate data in RDBMS using structured query language. And you will be able to understand the concept of the RDBMS, and you will be also able to use SQL query language. SQL, it's mean a structured query language, and you will be also able to retrieve data and manipulate that data in the SQL. Identify the emerging trends in the field of information technology, and you will be very clear with the information technology, what is information technology and what is the use of the information technology. Next is distribution of marks and periods. You have to just know in this section about the marks distribution according to the unit wise. There is 5 units, and I'm not talking about the syllabus. This is the units, and these units, this 1 or 2 units consist number of lessons, number of chapter. Then this is the first unit, introduction to computer system. This chapter will consist 5 marks, and introduction to Python. It will consist 25 marks. Data handling using NumPy, it will contain 15 marks, and database concept and the structured query language. If I give the example, the combination of the chapter, then this unit, this 4th unit will consist 3 chapters in this unit. 3 chapters are included in this unit, and these 3 chapters will be in 20 marks. Introduction to emerging trends. This unit will contain 5 marks. These 5 units are based on the theoretical concept and theoretical exam. These 5 units consist 70 marks for the theoretical purpose. It means your theoretical exam marks is a total 70. And the next is practical, and rest of the 30 marks is for the practical, and total marks will be 100. Next is unit wise syllabus. I have explained you about these units, and these units consist different topics also. Then I will explain you different topics according to the unit wise. And first unit is introduction to computer system. In this unit, you will learn about the introduction to computer and computing, evolution of computing devices, components of a computer system, and their interconnection, input-output devices. You will learn about the input-output devices of the computer. Computer memory, units of memory, types of memory, primary and secondary memory, data deletion, its recovery, and related security concerns. In this topic, you will learn about the computer memory, how many types of memory, what is primary memory, secondary memory, and data deletion, and if you have deleted your data, then how you can recover your data. Software purpose and types, system and application software, generic and specific purpose software. You will learn about the types of software, different types of software, and what is system software and application software, and generic and specific purpose software. These topics are included into the first unit. And now this is your second unit. Second unit is very important for the programming language. And in this unit, different types of topics, and unit name is Introduction to Python. And this unit will consist basic of Python programming, Python interpreter, interactive and descriptive mode, the structure of program, indentation, identifiers, keywords, constant, variables, types of operators, precedence of operators, data types, mutable and immutable data types, statement expressions, evaluation and comments, input and output statement, data type conversion, debugging. In this topic, you will be learn different things that is based of the any programming language, and it is also based of the Python programming language. In this unit, you will learn about the what is data type, what is keyword, what is mutable, immutable things, what is comment, how we use comment, and other topics are also included. And you will also learn about the control statement, if else or for loop. You will learn about the if else, different types of if else, if elif, and loop, different types of loop. Now, list. You will learn about the list and what is the operation are performed on the list. List operation, creating, initializing, traversing, and manipulating lists. List methods and built-in functions. You will learn about the list, how you can create list, how you can use list, and how you can use loop or if else on the list. And the dictionary is similar with the list. And in this in the dictionary topic, you will learn about the concept of key value pair, creating, initializing, traversing, updating, and deleting elements. It means you will work on the data, how you can store your data, how you can initialize your data, how you can traverse or update your data. Now, dictionary methods and built-in function. And built-in function, and what are these? I will explain you one by one. You have never heard about these topics, that's why maybe you will be confused that what I am telling you, but it is very easy. This is not tough for the any students. I will explain one by one each and everything to you. Just I'm in this unit, I'm just in this session, I'm just explaining you about your syllabus, what will you learn in your 11th class, and I'm surely that it is very easy for the every students. Next unit is data handling using NumPy. NumPy is a package, and in this package you will learn about data, how you can handle your data using the NumPy. This unit consists of different types of topics like data and its purpose, importance of data, structured and unstructured data, data processing cycle, basic statistical methods for understanding data, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and variance, introduction to NumPy library, NumPy arrays and their advantage, creation of NumPy arrays, indexing, slicing, and iteration, concatenating and splitting array, arithmetic operation on one-dimensional and two-dimensional arrays, calculating max, min, count, sum, min, median, mode, standard deviation, variance on NumPy arrays. I know many of the students or all the students know about the what is the meaning of the max, min, count, sum, mean, median, and etc., then there is no there is no any difficulty to you to understand this all the topics. Your next topic or next unit is database concept and the structured query language. This unit is very easy for the every student, and this is very useful to you also for the for any field. Database concept. In this unit, you will learn about the database. What is database and how you can store your database? What is data DBMS? And these are the different topics are in this unit. Database concepts, introduction to database concept and its need, database management system. Relational data model, concept of domain, tuple relation, candidate key, primary key, alternate key, foreign key, advantages of using structured query language, data definition language, data query language, and manipulation language. Introduction to MySQL, creating and use database using MySQL and data types of the SQL. Data definition, create table, drop table, alter table, and data query, select from where. Data manipulation, insert, update, delete. These are the this unit is based on the SQL query language. SQL is its mean SQL. Its mean structured query language. In this unit, you will learn about the how you can create your table, how you can insert your data into the table, how you can select your data, and how you can delete your data, how you can update your data. This unit will be very easy for every student, and I will start this topic firstly for you because this is very easy to understand to every students. And next unit is introduction to the emerging trends. In this unit you will learn about the artificial intelligence. Many students have know about the artificial intelligence. It's mean you will learn about the some robotics concepts, artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing, immersive experience, robotics, big data and its characteristics, internet of things, sensors, smart cities, cloud computing and cloud services, grid computing, blockchain technology. You will learn about these topics: what is cloud computing, what is grid computing, blockchain technology, and what is robotics concept, artificial intelligence, and about the big data. Next is practical marks distribution. I have explained you about your theoretical concept that 70 marks is for your theoretical exam and rest of the 30 is for the practical marks. These three topics for the your lab practical in the final exam. First is problem solving using Python programming language, that is based on the 8 marks. Problem solving using NumPy based on the 5 marks, and creating database using MySQL and performing queries 5 marks. These three are you have to perform in lab in the final examination in practical. And practical, fourth one is practical file. Minimum of 20 Python programs and 5 NumPy programs and 20 SQL queries. You have to create file on the basis of the Python program, NumPy program, and SQL queries. You have to create your table and you have to perform 20 SQL queries, and you have to create a Python programs. Just I will give the example of about the Python programs and NumPy programs, and you have to create hard copy of your practical file, and it will consist 7 marks and rest is 5 marks. 5 marks is for your viva. These are total 30 marks, and this is your practical pattern that you have to perform at the end of the examination. There is some suggested practical list. If you have to if you will give your practical exam, then there is some example of your practical questions, like first is programming in Python, then there is example to find average and grade of 4 given marks. This is the question, and you have to calculate the find you have to calculate the average and grade of given marks. You have to create a program on the basis of this question. And next example of this of the practical question is to find sale price of an item with given cost and discount. This is the question, and you have to write a program, Python program, to find the price of any item, and you have to also calculate the discount on the basis of the condition. And these are the example of your practical questions. And these questions are very easy because you know how you can create your average, and how you can create a grade, and how you can create your discount, calculate discount, how you can create percentage. And you know about the what is the simple calculation, simple interest, and compound interest. If you all are familiar with these topics, then there is no any difficulty to understand these concept and this programming language. And there is some question based on the NumPy program. To create an array 1D containing of numeric values, you have to just write a program to create a NumPy program. And NumPy questions are to create a NumPy array with all values as 0. And so there is next topic is data management, SQL commands. And these are based on the SQL commands. And the example of the question that you have to create a database. Create a database, which means you have to write a query to create a database. To create student table with the student ID, class, section, gender, name, date of birth, and marks as attribute. Marks as a attributes where the student ID is the primary key. You have to create a table on the basis of these information, and to insert the details of at least 10 students in the above table. You have to insert 10 records in the student table, and so on. These are the queries based on the SQL commands. And this is your whole syllabus of 11th class. I hope so you are clearly understand about your syllabus of 11th IP, and you know what is the marks distribution of your syllabus, and what is your syllabus content, what you have to study in your whole year of 11th class. In the next session, I will start your firstly SQL commands. How you first I will explain you about the installation of the MySQL command line to perform the SQL commands. And for the this session, thank you.